The last time Chica and we went to Toronto, I was so pleased because I got to meet Rob Enns, who I've known online since the pandemic started, actually. And he was so kind to take us to Niagara Falls and had a blast of a trip. And now we're here again, Rob.
Here we are. Yeah. It's a pleasure to see you again.
It's a pleasure on my side. I mean, you've been so supportive to both what we do, but also as a friend, because I mean, you bridge a lot of people that I should know, and that's I'm really grateful. Thank you very much.
It's probably my favorite thing in life to do is to connect people to people. So when it happens, I'm just so happy. And you've connected me with people, and I've connected you with some people, and here we are connecting with people.
Graphics Canada is a little close to you because you worked with Dan a little bit on the show, right?
I did. Last summer, Dan and I talked about some of the presentations that he was going to do in the theaters. We talked about the format of the show, and then he did it.
Okay. So it's been more on the planning side, not so much on the execution side.
Exactly.
So we are here when we met because you've been in the industry for years. You said I asked you where should we do the interview, and we agreed to do it in front of Graphic Wizard. Why Graphic Wizard?
Because it's a current manufacturer that I have a contract with, and what's interesting lately is I've worked for a lot of corporations. I've worked for Fujifilm, I've worked for Konica Minolta, I've worked for the big corporations, and now I'm back to my roots where I'm with a small company, family-oriented company, and the company is Graphic Wizard, and I'm connecting them to enhance their business interests.
And what kind of equipment do they do?
It's all offline finishing for the commercial print industry. So it can be slitters, cutters, creasers for business cards. They also had a die cutting machine that can do roll fed and sheet fed. So it enhances the product after it gets printed, basically.
So it's a Canadian-based company, or?
It is a Canadian-based company. It has a U.S. office also.
Okay. But it must be, I mean, I know that's always like when you are live in a country and you have like manufacturers working in your own country, it gives you some kind of pride sometimes, right?
Oh, absolutely. Because there's less and less in Canada, as you may know. But in this industry, it's wonderful. There's not many. Graphic Wizard is one of them.
And when I saw the name Graphic Wizard the first time, I think it was actually like a bus tour around the country.
Yeah, they have a very unique approach, and they've been doing it for years, and that is that they have a road show where they have all their products. So rather than always wait for the next trade show, they bring the trade show to the customer. And where that's a big benefit to the customer is that the customer can schedule it in, doesn't have to take a day off. They pass by and they bring their customers in to have an exclusive meet and greet with the product and with our sales national sales manager.
Rob, one thing is of course Graphic Wizard, but I think your role in Canada is also, I mean, you're really involved in the industry. You know a lot of people here. Some of them we're going out with tonight. So, how do you see your role? Are you a consultant, or what is it? How do you see yourself?
It's been an evolution, that's for sure. I think I've been in the industry for over 40 years. So I've always worked for someone, and this is the first time where I've had to actually spend a few years during the pandemic and say, what am I actually good at? What can I offer to these people? So the companies that I'm working with right now, I'm not only connecting with them, but I understand all the technology behind it. So I can connect them with relationships, I can connect them with business connections, I can do services for them, I can work in marketing. So they are actually discovering what I can give them, and they're using me to whatever end they see possible. And I'm loving it, actually.
So great, and I can see your passion when you talk about it, so that's super cool. Rob, thank you for taking time to talk to me, and I look forward to having dinner with you tonight.
Oh, that's going to be wonderful. Me too.